Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
That's weird. It still sound the same? Bet.
Prescott looks to throw right away. Being chased.
Oh! Yes, sir.
That's going to be intercepted.
I tried to get that.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Get it.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side.
Get in there.
And the Vikings are going to be set up
for
first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Cousins on the keeper. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Kirk Cousins scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Close.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone.
Oh. Okay.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Again, it's Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Here's Prescott.
What? Oh.
Down, but he does have first down.
That was good clutch.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And already down
graphics look nice.
Touchdown a minute ago, so a 3 and out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding.
I think they run a little funny. I said that I was laughing at the way that they run. Especially, yeah. It's still smooth though.
Throwing Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Oh, I'm about to say if he stay on this feet.
Down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Prescott off play action. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Yes, sir.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis.
They're certainly not giving much up to their defense. back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Off the play fake, Cousins. That is caught.
Get around him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
This mug here. I'm like, where they formations at? Hey.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And some room to work. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. And trying to
that boy follow me.
But he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Yeah.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Cousins now.
Oh, good route. Oh, bad throw.
And the Cowboys are going to
that was a good route.
At their own 9-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Inside give.
Oh, that was me.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll
pop the ball out, bro.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go to Elliott again. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down
What?
the 44-yard line. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Hey, that's what I'm like, bro. I could have sworn we got you behind the line of scrimmage. All right.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
Good one.
He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Oh, he fakes the spike.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Pressure, they got him again. More than one
I should have lit him
there,
up.
and that's a loss
Make him
of 5
fumble.
on the sack. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll fire
Give me
deep
that.
downfield for
Give me that.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Andrew
Come
Booth
on.
picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Cut it up. Cut it up. Cut it up.
And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. 104 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They just do get the play off. Now Cousins. It's caught on the right side at Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. Irv Smith Jr. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Pollard to return from the end zone.
Oh, come on.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
Oh, how you gonna fall?
The coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Elliott running right.
Good one.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Oh,
it's complete. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff left, Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Prescott rolling to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Ooh.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's
God,
now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though the offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26
Hey, I was so finna try to walk that way. Hey.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Cousins throw complete there to Smith. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he gets
stay on your feet.
Inside the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll throw again. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
The pickup goes for 13. It sets him up 1st and goal. Throwing is Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. On 2nd and goal, Cousins.
Whoa, come on, bro.
And incomplete.
I see the surprise.
All that whack throwing is
hey,
you can't be doing that. That's how you do that pick last time.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Cousins.
Oh!
End zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary, partner.
Oh, that may be out.
They gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Jump it. That's pick 6.
Up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. I've worked with you long enough now to know you like that decision. Go safe, pressure coming, hit your guy underneath.
It's an excellent decision, but he knew it came with consequences, and that's him getting hit on the play, but able to dump it to his running back and gain some yardage. I liked everything about it, especially
get your hands, bro. 54
and execute.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Come on, y'all got whooped on the line.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Oh, my goodness, bro. What is going on? Like,
While we look at the defense,
that, bro.
They came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted,
Safe,
and they're
real.
taking it away at almost every turn.
Hey, different, bro.
An incomplete pass
Hey,
on
you
first
definitely, I
down.
noticed that
Leads
too.
to
Them
a
back
2nd
foot
and
throws
10.
is different. You can't just be throwing them up there like that.
Throwing, Cousins. Open man is
Oh, bro.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Cousins.
Oh.
And it's Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He took a shot there.
Hey,
was that ill-advised from my viewpoint? Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away? But that would not be
hey, I showed it though. I ain't know that could have been pick easy.
To throw is Cousins.
Oh, good one.
Good one. Cowboys sack. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Oh, good on.
Thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
I'm forcing
a lot of
it.
people
Stop
look
forcing
at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're
trying to
still
make a
thinking about the
desperate
first
play.
one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead.
Oh, boy. Hold that rock.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Flushed out right. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Play action now. Cousins.
Good one, boy.
This will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Play fake. Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Cook running right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right.
Yeah, that's how I throw it away.
Good
one, good one.
That's Anthony Barr coming in from his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play.
They on your head, boy.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. 4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota. Joseph's got it, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line. So
I don't like the way that middle opened up.
Gets him 3 more.
Hey. Hey. Facts.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to...
Yes, sir. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Picked off by Lewis.
Give me that. Yes, sir.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
So that a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the third quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That
ultimately
is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position.
It depends. Like I'll be sometimes, and it depends. Like, and then it depends on who I'm playing. Like if like you know, some people they be like. They be doing all that audible and stuff on defense, and yeah, I gotta get that down pat.
Pollard to return from the end zone.
What? Whoa.
He had the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Watch Z. Watch Z.
I feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll try the right side with Elliott.
Don't do me like.
Some space here.
Oh, I thought that ball was coming out.
Beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Yeah, they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Prescott to throw it.
Good
one.
one.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Able to hit his target.
Come on.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. They'll run it with Elliott.
Yes, sir.
Come up well
Good
short
hit.
as they stop him on 4th down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Cousins now to throw on 1st down.
Oh, what?
4th time today.
Picked off by Micah Parsons.
Oh my goodness,
Set
yeah.
up shop
He
in
just
enemy
fired.
territory at the 45-yard line.
Still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it.
Oh, quit.
And handed the ball back to their offense.
Okay.
And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over. That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good shoestring.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott off play action. Going to take a shot for Gallup.
Let's go.
My goodness, another interception. Picked off by Lewis C. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Okay.
They run it again.
Oh, good one. Good stop. Good stop. Good stop.
Behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings him a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that was...
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Prescott down. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
I missed. I was aggressive.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Get him. Get him.
Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 1st down throw for Prescott.
Let's go.
And now here's another interception. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 41. And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
135 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter.
Oh, y'all got to quit doing that, man.
Bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
He ran this route slow.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
Yes, sir.
And the Vikings pick up the football. And he's got room.
You better beat him. You better beat him. You better beat him. Let's go.
With that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Trying the power game with Ham. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points.
I like a fancy playbook as much as anyone, but sometimes, certain situations, they just call for doing the basics.
And that's what they did. Gave it to the big boy, and he got in for 6. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Pollard to return from the end zone.
Pop him.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Hey, they need old boy back there that ran back that punt and that kick return that punt. I forgot his name.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say,
Give me
all right,
that.
guys, we're going to
Give
lean
me
on
that.
you through this
Oh!
match. We need you to get us back
Oh,
on
good
track
defense.
and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Okay.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Y'all giving that boy Dak too much time back there. Get him out the pocket.
Out of the gun. Here's
Get him out the
Prescott.
pocket. Too much time.
Open man right side, it's Lamb. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Prescott on 3rd and 2.
Too much time.
And he'll be
Get your hand in there.
but he
Punch the
does
ball
have
out.
first down yardage.
I need some of that action.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Go get him, go get him, go get him, go get him. 54, what are you doing, my boy?
Out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Whoa.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott.
Go on, go on, go on.
It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that in
Give me a, hey, I need that ball.
And he's taken down inside the 30. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And
Give me that rock.
another interception.
You got a break.
Picked off by Lewis. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 2-yard line and give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall. A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the run.
You got to catch that rock, my boy.
Getting to the passer, knocking
You ran around and dropped it.
Whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand,
there we go.
It's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on.
Good one. Give me that rock. That rock got to come out.
A 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
First down, Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Prescott steps away. Back to Elliott, and he's got him again. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. 2nd down and 7. Here's Prescott.
Good one.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Give me the rock.
And now here is another interception. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Hey, crucial. That's why I'm like that passing, because when I was throwing picks like that, I was like, bro, the passing definitely, I got to learn the passing. I got to get that passing down.
If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Facts. Hey, I didn't even think about Buffalo. I got to tap in with Buffalo.
Cousins here to throw. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
You better go. You better go. You better go.
And they are going to score again.
Hey, crucial. Crucial.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back our...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh, you weak.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here, trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Crucial.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Who is 66? That boy huge as the fullback.
One last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Oh! I thought that was pick, boy. That boy straight snagged that boy. I thought the controllers changed and all.
Yeah. As they continue to move.
He snagged that.
Put this one behind them. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Prescott.
But 54, you've been trash all game. He tried to make a backwards catch. That was an easy pick. Hey, man's been tripping, getting burnt, getting that boy cooked.
In this runaway contest.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10.
Oh, give me that.
Complete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Crucial. Crucial.
One last shot now for Prescott.
Ooh!
And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time is
Big that,
running out of this
GG.
ball game.
GG.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into a
Hey, you gonna be on here later today?
Away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got the prove.
Alright. As usual, positive vibes. I appreciate anybody who watched this. You know, if you make it this far in the video, I appreciate you. Go ahead and hit that follow button one time for your boy. Hey, and also be sure to drop an exclamation mark raffle in the chat for your chance to win a $50 GameStop gift card. Yeah, appreciate y'all. You already know. Signing out until next time. Positive vibes. Yes, sir.